sweet potatoes or makeup doing food. I got this new e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Mist that has been getting good reviews, so I figured I would try this today. It is not a mist. It's straight up spray. Like, that is some full force coming at your face. Whew. It smells kind of nice though. Okay, so my primer has dried on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyebrows because lately I've not been starting eyes first, and that tends to be a problem. I like to use this Anastasia brow, I don't know, pomade. I go back and forth. Sometimes I use this. Sometimes I use this stuff called, you can see how much I use it because it's completely worn off, but it's called Tap Brow, and it is a like a felt tipped pen. It's not gonna focus, but whatever. It's like a felt tip pen with a couple little bristles on the end of it, and that helps kind of draw individual eyebrow hairs on. I'm waiting for my next order of those to come in, so I don't have those right now, so that's why I've been using my Anastasia brow pomade a lot lately, as you can see. But basically I just go in, get a little bit on the brush, and then put some excess off on there, and then start going in, and I have to look down at this mirror to do it, and start going in and just filling in my brows as best as possible. My brows are a little wonky. I've got a bald spot like in the middle of this brow. I don't know if it's a scar. I don't know if I just always have had a bald spot there. And then I know that they say that your eyebrows are supposed to be sisters and not twins, but mine are like estranged cousins. They just don't match up. Like one is further in than the other. One has like this one has more arch. This one's more rounded. This one's just naturally like thicker and wider than this one is. I don't know. They're weird. So I just try to even them out as much as possible. To whatever degree I can do that. So that's basically what I'm doing right now, is just going in with an angled brush. I'll go in and fill it in a little bit to start with, and then go in with my spoolie and kind of brush that in through, just to make sure it's not clumpy, it's not lumpy, or anything like that. If you need more pomade, go back in and get more pomade. And I'm sure that I do this like completely differently than other professional makeup artists, but since I've never claimed to be a professional makeup artist, please don't hold that against me. And I say just do whatever works for your own face. And everybody's face shape is a little bit different too, so you really have to like figure out what works with your face and go from there. This one I have to try to kind of drag it into the inner corner a little bit to even it out with the other brow. Don't move over to this side, and this one is like super sparse on the bottom, so that's some space where I have to spend some time filling that in. I'm just going right here, fill. Hope you guys can see this okay. I spent like $20. It wasn't that expensive, and I didn't want to spend like too much money on getting a little like tripod stand, and it's got these two little arms that come up with these LED lights at the top, and it holds my phone in the middle here. And I was like, oh, $20, that's not too bad. And now I see why there's like some that are really expensive, because this thing is all top heavy. And I don't know if you guys remember, like in the 90s, there was a Nickelodeon cartoon called like Real Monsters. And there was this monster that had like these arms, and he held his eyeballs up like that. That's what this looks like. And so it's like super top heavy, like some of us. And it's really prone to wanting to like fall over. So I think that I don't know, if I continue to do these and I really enjoy doing them and you guys enjoy me doing them, then maybe eventually I'll, you know, invest in something a little bit more worthwhile. But until then, we're stuck with me being cheap because, you know, that's how I roll. All right, so as you can see, again, they are cousins, not sisters. And I'm gonna continue to keep working on them and evening them out. And I might have to do that a little bit more with some concealer in a second. I don't know. Also, you know, guys, we're like in quarantine and I haven't had my eyebrows waxed and I'm a little too lazy to like pluck them right now too. And so you get what you get. All right, so I'm gonna keep working on this and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my brows pretty well matched right now. And what I want to kind of go in and do is use my Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm just going to use a small concealer brush, get a little bit of this on, and go in and just kind of line that out on the bottom to just make sure I've got a nice clean line. I hope you guys can see that okay. Okay, and then you can go in on top and do that a little bit too. I'm just gonna kind of turn my brush over a little bit. All right, and we'll make this line go away quite a bit more when we get to doing the rest of the face and putting the foundation on and kind of cleaning everything up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other eye and I will see you back here in a minute. Okay, so now we're gonna work on our eyes. The first thing I'm gonna do is put on some primer on my eyelids and kind of work that in and rub that in. I like to rub it up a little bit too and a little bit under. Same thing on the other eye. Rub that in and get that on. I haven't tried this look before. Other than my regular daily look, most of these looks are new. So just kind of playing with it. I also don't wear reds a lot, so I don't play with reds very often. So we're all just kind of winging it right now. So let's do this. I'm gonna start with a cream-ish color, just to kind of get in up towards my eyebrows a little bit. So I'm just gonna go in. Into my eyebrow a little bit. No big deal. Okay. And as you guys know, I love my NYX Ultimate palette. So I think I'm going to go in with this red right here. If I can get into it. Oh my lord. Okay. And just start kind of going and sweeping it up a little bit at a time. Now this red comes out a little bit softer. It's definitely got kind of a pinkish undertone to it, which is kind of nice. It mutes it out a little bit. But if you're looking for like red, 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 you would definitely have to like build it up quite a bit for this particular one. So just want to put that out there. And just keep building, building, building. I always do that thing, like, I can't work on my eyes without my mouth gaping open, like, so, you know, you guys get to see me look like a fish the entire time I'm doing this. Enjoy. I think it has something to do with, like, the tension of your muscles in your face. I'm probably just making that up. I mean, I'm 100% just making that up. But if you guys know why it is, and that's why it is, then you heard it here first. You're welcome. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and take the brush that I was just using, that I put away already, and kind of fade that up a little bit. Great. All right. Next thing I'm gonna do, I have this eyeshadow called Headliner. Oh gosh, why is everything blurry? I don't know how to make it focus. Like that, I guess, I don't know. By IBY, it's a brand that I get through Ipsy. I love it. And it is, I can't get things open today, this really pretty, like, coppery brownish color. So I am going to take my brush and just kind of go in my crease here and just really get it in the crease. So we're adding some depth in there. Okay. Just, yeah, that's very helpful. It's a very technical move that we like to call blowing eyeshadow off of your face. Great. All right. All right, let's look at this and come back. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is take this Day to Night palette by The Balm, which is something that I've been using every week now because I really love this black primer right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut my entire lid. So I know a lot of people say, like, don't, like, pull on your eye because it creates wrinkles and whatever, but I'm like, I already live in this body. There are wrinkles. This is how I do my face. If you can do it without wrinkles, yeah, more power to you, but this is what works for me. So I'm just gonna kind of go in with this kind of, I'm using like a flat concealer brush because I find that this helps me the best with this. So just gonna kind of go in, follow the natural crease of my eye, and cover my entire lid with this black primer. And we want to make sure that we get a pretty solid covering because we don't want the eyeshadow that we put on top of it to look patchy. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I will see you when I finish both eyes. Okay, so you can see that I've got both of my lids covered in the black primer. The next thing that I'm going to do is go in with my Revolution Pride palette, which has this really, really pretty deep red color that has like some goldish sparkles in it. So I'm going to go in with that and put that on the inner side, the inner side of my eyelid here. I don't know if I love the way this is turning out because it's a lot of red on red. We'll see if this stays like this. We're on this wild ride together, guys. This is why I don't love red. mostly because this is an excuse to blame red for my crappy makeup skills and poor planning. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, so I'm just going on the inside corner. I'm going into about halfway. The interesting thing is that the black primer is turning this slightly purpley, which is kind of interesting. We're done with that. And then where are we looking? I'm gonna go in with the choices. I have this eyeshadow that I've had forever. As you can see, it's all scuffed up. But it's L'Oreal Hip Pigments in Gilded, and it comes in a twofer. So it's like a gold on one side and a like gold flecked black on the other side. It's my favorite. I've gone through like 8 of these in my lifetime. So I'm gonna use this gold flecked black on the other side. The other nice thing about this one is you can foil it. So if you mix it with a little bit of water, you can make it extra like dark and potent and pigmented. And sometimes I use the black that way as an eyeliner by mixing it with a little bit of water. So I'm gonna go in on my outer corner here, use that black with a slightly tapered brush, and do it right in the corner and in the crease here, and really push that pigment into that primer and kind of pull it into the crease here, and try to make ourselves like a little bit of a smoky corner. And because there's so much red, I'm gonna pull this all the way through this crease to kind of break it up a little bit. And I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna do this for both eyes, and I'm gonna check back with you guys and see what we think. Okay, so I've gone in and added that dark into the corner. I've also just kind of taken my brush and blended out this top line a little bit more so it's not so harsh. And then I've gone in with this City Mini palette by Maybelline. This is the Shayla palette. It's got a lot of really pretty colors in it. It's got these 2 gold tone colors. And I've just gone a little bit on the inner corner here and put that in there to add a little depth and sparkle. What I'm gonna do right now is go ahead and do a setting spray on my eyes, because I always forget to do it at this point, and I do it after I put my mascara on, and it makes my mascara like wet and run, or I get spots all over my face and I don't like it. So so while I'm remembering to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and we'll do the rest of the face. We'll do eyeliner, makeup, mascara, yeah, all of it. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara after I do the rest of my face, because I'd like to get my like concealer and everything on first. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with this Tarte Pore and Prime Balm, which is just like a little, it's like a putty. So basically, and it comes with this little thing. This helps like fill in my pores. I don't know if you can see, but it's like incredibly smoothing. So it like, can you see that? It's amazing. Like it just gets rid of my pores. So I love this stuff. I'm gonna go in and do that first. And I have like big pores. I don't know why. I guess I could blame my mom. Thanks, Mom. She's gonna love that. And then I also just picked up this correcting palette. I have not used one of these before, but I've been getting a lot of like stress acne now that we're all stuck at home. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I figured I would try it out. So I'm gonna use the green one and just go in on the little spots where I have breakouts. I also have rosacea, which flares up once in a while, which is really uncomfortable, and it causes like painful little flares on my cheeks, which are no fun. So I'm just dabbing the green on. For those who don't know, green and red are complementary colors, the opposite colors on the color wheel, which means that they cancel each other out. So, and then the next thing I'm going to do is use the yellow one to go in my under eyes, because yellow and purple are complementary colors on the color wheel as well. So the yellow cancels out the purple from the under eyes from all these sleepless nights that we're all having. So just kind of going in and doing this. I am using these tiny little Wet n Wild small concealer brushes. I picked these up at, where did I pick these up? At Five Below for 99 cents. You can't beat it. These are perfect for what I'm doing right now. I love these. I think you can also get them on Amazon. I think they're like 77 cents on Amazon, so that's pretty great. So I think that's all I'm gonna do for right now, and just kind of like pat that in a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my, oops, that's wrong. Not doing that yet. All right, Beauty Blender, which kind of needs to be washed, but we're okay, we're fine, we're doing okay. Put a little bit on this. I'm using the Tarte foundation, Amazonian clay foundation. I love it. And we're blending, and we're blending, and we're blending, and I'm gonna keep blending all over my face for like another 30 seconds. Bye. Okay, so next I'm going in with my under eye concealer. I use again the Tarte Shape Tape, which was what we used to go around the eyebrows earlier. And I just do about like that much. You can use your pointier tip of your Beauty Blender. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just use my fingers, because I've been doing this for a long time now, and I pretty much could do this part in my sleep. So it's just easier for me to just do that. And basically you kind of go in a triangle shape. Pull it down the sides of your nose, across under your eyes, kind of wing it up a little bit, and we're just patting it in, okay? And we're bright and we're cheery people. And we look like we had sleep last night, even if we didn't. All right, so looking good. Guys, we forgot to contour. We don't really need to contour, but I got this contour palette, so I'm gonna do it a little bit. We're gonna go with the dark color contour brush. Holy crap, that's really dark. Fix it, fix it. Oh God, oh God. What have I done? What have I done? Look at that, look at that. Face off. Please don't sue me, Nick Cage. Please don't sue me. Nobody can afford that right now. Oh, look, see, fingers fix everything. Oh, but look at that jawbone. Oh, it's great. Okay, so maybe we go in a slightly easier with the brush this time. Okay, go in a little bit under the cheekbone. Damn, this stuff is strong. Oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna come out of quarantine looking like I went into plastic surgery. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna have a completely different nose. Oh my God. Look, I've been watching a lot of makeup videos, but like, ain't nobody said I know how to do this. But at the end of the day, a little soap and water fixes everything, right? 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 Right. Okay. All right. We're gonna make this work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I don't know if I'm trying to convince you guys or myself. It's gonna work. Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done? What have I got myself into? What has been done cannot be undone. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Get rid of the double chin. Get rid of it. Make it disappear. Okay. Okay. All right. Well. Y'all, I have the weirdest hairline. Like, basically my eyebrows almost connect to my baby hairs. Like, this is a real problem. Okay, sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled plastic surgery. All right. Okay. Okay, we're going there. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right. So, I need some blush now. I don't know where my blush is. Where is my blush? We'll be back when we find the blush. I totally lied. We're not even ready for blush yet. We're ready for highlight. Let's do the highlighter, okay? Highlight. Okay, here we go. Up here. Want to do the top of our lip a little bit. Highlight tops of our cheekbones. Tops of the cheekbones. Do this. A little bit of chin. I'm gonna go in a little bit. Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. All right. And then we need to do a little bit of translucent powder, right? And I'm using the e.l.f. HD translucent powder all over. Oh, there's powder everywhere. There's just, oh, it's everywhere. There's powder everywhere. Oh, God. Ugh. I'll be back. A little bit of blush. Girl powder by The Balm. I really like this. Highlighter is pretty aggressive, but it's okay. I like to do a little bit on the tip of my nose. Makes me feel sun-kissed. Like I haven't been a house shut in for almost 4 weeks. All right, we look rosy. It's nice. All right. All right. So now what we're gonna do is finish our eyes. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of gold eyeliner and line underneath and on the inner corner, just a little bit. So we can just mirror a little bit what we've done on top, right? Y'all, there's powder everywhere in here. I got a little overly enthusiastic. I think I'll live, but I make no promises. Oh. All right. And then we're gonna do liquid eyeliner. I love, 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 love a liquid eyeliner and a felt pen tip. It's amazing, it's my favorite. Makes my life simple, easy. I've got so many of these eyeliners now because I mark them so positively on Ipsy that they send me a new one just about every month. So that's exciting. Whoa, eyebrow, what you doing there? Go back home. I'm just gonna get our eyeliner drawn on. In the same way that my eyebrows do not match, my eyelids also do not match. So my eyeliner very rarely matches. This corner eyelid is droopier than this one. So this one usually flicks up. This one usually flicks down. It's a whole mess. I've given up caring. Nobody's seeing me anymore except for my husband. And he's contractually obligated to think that I'm pretty. I think. I don't know. I didn't read the fine print. I'm gonna go in and do light liner on my waterline. Y'all are seeing the inside of my body right now. Ooh. Look at them eyeballs, girl. All right. And we're gonna do some mascara. And this is the point where I do the whole open mouth the whole time. I like, what is this? I don't know the brand. It's the Voluminous Butterfly. I think it's L'Oreal. I like this. But it allows me to like get in tight to the base of my eyelashes. So I can get really great coverage. Do your little wiggle back and forth so you can coat them good. About midway through, I like to go down on the top and then resume. Helps me get a good coating all the way around. All right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. I know, this is exciting stuff, guys. I know you're all just waiting for me to like poke myself in the eyeball. Have some cusses coming out. Like, Carol fucking Baskin did this to me. But, I'm hoping we can survive this week without a trip to the emergency room. And just a little bit on the bottom. All right. All right. So, I think the face is mostly done. I'm gonna do a little bit of lipstick. This is, what even is this? I don't know. This is just a really pretty color. Oh, it's the Betty Boop lipstick that came from my Ipsy bag. It's a real pretty color. It has a piece of cat hair on it. Welcome to my life. And I just like to start here and do a little X and then go from there. All right. All right, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of copper glass on top of that. So it's all shiny. All right. So, pro tip, that's how you get it off your teeth. All right, I think we're good. I think we're gonna go put a wig on, come back, I'll show you what the final look like. Final look looks like. Ugh. Hey everyone, so this is my final look today. We went with kind of some red tones today on the eyeshadow, the lipstick, and obviously the wig. I love this wig. This might be my favorite one so far. It's very similar to the first one I did that had the blue into the teal as far as the shape and the bangs as well. But this one is, it's thinner, it's a lot lighter, but the hair is so soft. It feels so nice, and it fits. It's very comfortable. I didn't have to, you know, glue or, you know, lace anything down because it's got bangs, so it makes it much more comfortable to wear. The only thing I did was I did twist my bangs a little bit and use my thinning shears on the tips just to make them not quite so blunt and bulky, but that's literally the only thing I've done with this wig at all. So I got this one last week and I really love it. So this is probably one that I would wear more frequently, and it's really comfortable and you can run your hands through it, and it's pretty. And I'm not usually somebody that wears red a lot. Red is not one of my favorite colors. I don't like it. I tend to not wear a lot of red also because with rosacea, my cheeks flare up red, and it just doesn't really work for me. But I do really like this color, this kind of wine red sangria color. So if anybody's interested, I would post the link for this. This is another Amazon wig. And it's pretty cheap. So if anybody's interested, I can post the link for this. But so this is today's look. So I did a little bit longer video today. I'm gonna try to edit it all together. You guys, of course, will see the finished product of that and see whether I did well at all. So let me know if you are enjoying these, whether I should keep doing them or not. That's about it. So I hope you all enjoyed this today. Have a great day. Bye.